Camera speed.
Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy G Marcus TV, back with a brand new video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'm doing an episode review of one of my favorite shows right now, which is Rap episode number 7, and this one is called Something for the DJs. So as you guys know, what I do is I do a recap of the episode and I give my thoughts on how I felt about it. So let's get straight to it. Mia and Shawna finally get on the Spotify playlist, and people are bumping the songs. Remember, previously Shawna's friend was just like, okay, you guys need more songs. So Mia, Shawna, and Lamont, they all celebrated online, and they're having a real good time on Instagram Live. So as they're doing that, this guy named Fresco, he sees the live and he's impressed. So what he ends up doing is he ends up DMing Shawna, telling her congratulations, and asks her if she's down to get some drinks. So at the home, Shawna gets a DM from Fresco while she's hanging out with Maurice, her new boo. So he ends up telling her, yo, just go get the drinks with him and just end up on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this ended up getting a whole bunch of laptops where he's like, okay, you know, I got this for you so it can help you with your bills. So she's hype as hell, so cause they, you know, they have a show coming up thanks to Duke. So she's hype and she's like, okay, no problem. She'll get the drinks with him or whatever. And she invites Maurice to the show. She said he could pull up, he just cannot bring him +1. So after that, she breaks her rule and they have sex on the bed. And damn, it was really short. Like, he just bent her ass over. Well, she bent over on her own. And it was a nice scene. He licks his hand, puts it on the and he just gives her some straight back. So Leah, Lamont, and the daughter, they all chilling, they all hanging out. Lamont asks Mia to go on a date. Like, there's a new restaurant to open, he wants to take her out. They have rehearsal for the show that's coming up. So she just goes like, okay, well, I'll let you know after the rehearsals. You know, the daughter is happy as hell. Her parents look like they're getting back together. So Mia and Shawna, they're at the rehearsal, and so Mia just criticizing her, looking at her like, yo, like, you kind of a little stiff. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of stiff. So she tries to teach her how to twerk, like, you know, how to have a better stage presence. And they just practicing live with the DJ playing the song. So it was a really nice scene. Like, I like friends like that. It's just like, yeah, let's work on this. So Duke shows up, gives them coffee, and she just says that, yo, I need this show to be lit. Because remember, Duke is the one that actually put me working the event while the girls perform the show. So she just says, yo, I need this to be lit because Brian would be watching and they got to make sure, you know, that it's on point. So they outside and Shawna just tells Mia that, yo, she does not trust Lamar. Because, of course, they popping now. You know, they're more popping on the internet. They got these songs on Spotify. So she's just looking at her like, yo, like, I don't really trust this dude. You know, it's just like, I think he's trying to get back with you because you're popping now. Like, he's just using you. So she just basically tells her, like, yo, he's the producer. He's a baby daddy. Try to keep it separate. So Mia gives Shawna a nice Dior outfit, really nice, so she can meet up with a dude friend. So it was a nice scene. Mia is a real friend. I love Mia. Because for Shawna, she's at the bar, she's waiting for Fresco, and he shows up late. I'm like, damn, you're the one that made the invitation. Like, why would you show up late? So he ends up teasing her about her career choices because remember, like, she used to be a conscious rapper, but now she's making the booty clap music, the twerking music. He's just teasing her like, yo, look how you dressing, like, yo, look at the choice you're making for your career. You went from this to this, like, what are you doing? Because remember, prior, he used to work with her. So after they take a few shots, Shawna and Fresco, they're just reminiscing about old times that they had with each other. He asked her what her marketing plan was, what was her management, and other ideas. So then he actually says that, yo, he can link her with this rapper that's actually popping, where her video got 5 million views. This rapper called Arena Rain. So she's just looking at it like you can tell she doesn't really want to do it. She can't really rap. Like, she's not really a fan of her. So then he gets mad and just looking at her like, yo, like, are you serious? Like, she's not whack. Like, this is something that I produce. Like, I put money into her. Like, I'm the one that put this together. Like, yo. Like, oh, he's just looking at her like, yo, you were hating. Like, I was just like, damn, bro, like, he took it really personal. And he even tried to take credit for her success. He's basically saying like, yo, what you're doing now, was telling you to do it, but you was taking the conscious rapper, the female J. Cole type of thing. And she just looking at him like, okay. She was just not with it. She ends up storming the fuck out the restaurant. Like, she ends up texting Maurice if he's free, so he left her on red. So she's just like, what the f. So the next day, Duke and the girls, they show up to the mansion party, and Shawna is nervous as f. So they start to get ready for the performance and everything. They're getting everything together, and Duke and the girls, they show up, and she just tells them like, yo, like, everything has to be right for this. If everything goes good, they can be consistent with these events. Timbaland, he makes a guest appearance in this, and they meet Timbaland and they take pictures with him. You know, they're just happy to see Timbaland. They're not acting like they're celebrities, they're acting like fans. After he took the picture, which I didn't understand, he kind of was looking at them like, okay, they groupies. Like, he kind of walked off from them like, all right, well, Yeah, you know, you got groupies in here? Like, what's really going on? So just tells them you relax, try not to be groupies. Like, this is a professional event. Try to be professional, try to be here for you. So they end up mingling, they meet some other managers, they talking, they work in the room. Shawna basically told one of the people there that was just like, she's behind the pen. She's the one that writes the songs. So Mia's just looking at her like, what? Like, why would you say that? So now they go to the bar. Mia has trouble getting a drink at the bar, so some guy ends up spilling a drink on Mia, and I'm just like, oh shit. Cause you know, Mia is ghetto. She don't like certain. So I'm just like, it's about to go down in this industry party. You can see she's trying not to get upset, and Shawna is just like cooling her down. She was mad, but she didn't go off. You learn from the situation in New York, so I'm like, all right, she's getting better. So they're on the stage and they are killing with their song. They're really killing it. So what she ends up doing before they get to the second song, she ends up stopping the music. She shuts the whole thing down and she ends up doing a freestyle. And this freestyle does not include Mia, and this freestyle is conscious rap freestyling. So the audience just looked at her like, what the hell? Mind you, they had the crowd rocking. But when she did that, it was complete silence. The audience didn't give a f. And the DJ actually got their ass off the stage. It was like, okay, all right. Like, of course, Shawna was tight. And of course, Mia's tight. Mia's just like, what the f are you doing? Like, so Duke, of course she's tight. She's really tight about what happened. So one of her girls found out that they're actually working the event for free. So she's like, yo, you really doing this for free? And she was just like, consider this an investment, which it is an investment, because if everything goes good, they could consistently be there and they could actually get paid for it. So one of the girls is just tight, is looking at Duke, and they're just going back and forth. But love this scene. Duke checks the girl's, checks her and tells her to get her to work. The girl walks off and reluctantly do what she got to do. So Shawna goes to Duke and is mad that the DJ cut the set. And Duke just reminded her like, yo, like, you went over your time and you was not supposed to do that. Like, yo, you basically f***ed up. Like what the hell are you doing? So same time, Shawna finds out that she has the girls working the party. So Shawna is tight. Shawna's looking at her like, yo, are you serious? You have your strippers here working this party that we're supposed to be performing at? So Shawna just says, yo, that's very unprofessional. Like, why the hell would you do that? And she's really trying to explain, yo, we're trying to get clientele, we're trying to make connections. Like, yo, this is an investment. But still, everybody's upset, everybody's mad. And of course, Mia is mad because of what Shawna did. Mia ends up like leaving the shit really pissed off. So Mia goes home to the baby father, Lamont. So they talk and she just gives him those eyes. Like, you know, the seductive eyes. Whew, they ended up having a crazy banging sex scene. This scene, damn. Whew, they had like the roughest freaking sex. Like, the chemistry that they had was great. Like, you seen titties, you seen everything. They was but naked. Like, I'm telling you, he was choking her. He had it all over the place. I would love to show you guys, but of course, you know, I cannot show. So now it comes to Shawna. She's at home and she's watching the video of the freestyle, and they are tearing her ass up in the comments. They are roasting the shit out of her, and she is tight. Really tight. They even saying things like Mia should just go solo. I was like, damn, that's a low blow right there. That had to hurt. They saying that she can't rap. Oof, it was disgusting. So Maurice, he ends up hitting up Maurice again, and he does not respond to the text messages. We're just like, uh-oh. So it ends off with Lamont and Mia. They're in bed together. So he tells her like he feels like they're on the same page with the music. Everything is going good. Like, he wants them to be on the same page, but that's not the only reason he wants to be with her. And at the same time, he wants to really see how things go. So it just ends off with them just being in bed, talking and calling each other. It was a really nice scene. This episode right here, I'll have to give this a 10. I have no complaints about this episode. That was written perfect. Like, I love the fact that, you know, that Shawna was just really feeling herself in this episode, telling people that she wrote this. And that performance, oh my god, they did that scene so freaking well. The fact that the audience was just silent, it was nothing from an acapella freestyle. Can't go wrong with that. And of course, your boy loved the sex scene between Lamont and Mia. That was a great freaking sex scene. Probably top 2 at this point. I'll give it a top 2. It was Ben. They made up for that whack ass shower scene that Shawna had with Maurice in the last episode. They made up for that. I did not like that shower scene at all. It was terrible to me. And of course, when Duke checked the girls, The acting for that was good. We have one more episode coming, which is the season finale. So it's a good chance they're not going to show it next week. They might show it the week after. But I cannot wait until the season finale. It's going to be bittersweet, but hey, it is what it is, right? I got the Power Book 3 reviews, Raising Kanan. Make sure you guys check those out. That's another good show that I'm watching. That will be coming out every single Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Definitely got some good shit for you guys coming. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe as I'm dropping every single week. Love you guys. Thank you guys. It's your boy G Marcus TV signing off.
Got it. That's a wrap.